Going live. Hey, everybody, and welcome to our week 3 Big Brother Canada recap. I am here, as always, with John, who is in the sunny Temecula, California area at the Reality Rally. So jealous, but whatever. So happy that he's there with all the stars, getting connections and all that. Before we start with this huge busy week, thumbs up this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and what was that, John? And follow me on Twitter at Goodyear1975. Talk.
Hey guys, John Richardson here. I can't believe it's week 3 already of Big Brother Canada. What a week they had in the house. Dana and I are going to break it down. And like Dana said, I'm at Reality Rally. I don't know if you can see it through my man boobs, but yes, we are here. We have got Liza Stinton's here, Suzette from Big Brother Canada. So fun. I was with them last night and they carried me back to my room. Such sweet gals. I really love them so much. All right, you can follow me at Comedy Jonah and hashtag YRRLive if you want to have any questions for the guests here. All right, Dana, take it away, girl.
Okay, let's take it away. We found out at the end of last week, instant eviction. Nothing strikes fear in a Big Brother player's heart than the words instant eviction. So Kevin wins his HOH, and they're all in the. He doesn't even have time to celebrate, and he's called into the DR. And like you see him in there going, "Oh my God, what did I do? I didn't want to win this. I tried to throw it." He tried to throw it really badly. Like just answer it wrong. Don't like wait.
Right.
Like,
don't look obvious.
Yeah, don't look obvious. And then which is why I think he answered it right, because he's like, I can't wait any longer, or it looks like I'm throwing it to her, and he just didn't think to answer it wrong. So he wins HOH.
Mm-hmm.
He gets called into the vault. No one wants to get called into the vault. That vault is horrible.
I do.
He gets called into that vault, and he is told, first there's like the nomination board there, so that really must strike like fear into the hearts of everybody. And then like a TV screen, when Arissa pops up, you're like, oh shit, here we go. 5 minutes to make his nominations. And he had to talk through it. Now, you didn't see Big Brother 1. I was terrified for this boy, because what they did on Big Brother 1 was they put Topaz in the HOH room, told her to talk through her strategy, and broadcast it to everybody else in the house.
What?
Yes. So when she did all of this, then she came downstairs. Her whole game was blown.
Oh my God. See, I was shocked, like, for the show their names.
Yeah. Oh, you're
but
freezing.
No, my God. Boy, Canada does it up real good.
Yeah, so thank God they didn't do that to him this year. So he talks through, and he's going between Bobby, and he's going like Brittany and maybe Johnny and all that stuff. So he decides on Neha, who is now the hugest girl threat in the game.
Totally.
And Brittany, who is just the token sit next to anybody that we want to go home, because no one's voting out Brittany because she's not doing anything yet. And then he goes and he's not allowed to tell anybody. Could you keep that secret? I'd be like,
can't keep it now. Let alone in the house.
Exactly.
I can't keep it now. I have tons of distractions like social media. But if I was in the house, just that, no, it would burn me alive. It would burn me up.
Yeah. He had to keep that secret for over like 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And if he said anything, then he would be the one evicted from the house. So he keeps the secret. And Neha's going around. Neha's working that house so good. And had this not been an instant, I think she had the power to save herself. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she had Kevin on board, and he's like, God, like, I wish I had this conversation like 12 hours earlier before I won HOH and had this reasoning and all of that crap, because now he's nominated. There's no veto. There's nothing he can do. She's on the block. She's going to go home, and now he's screwed. So now they vote Survivor style.
Oh my God.
Here's me thinking they don't write names down.
Even Survivor style, you don't have to reveal it, right?
Yeah.
I was absolutely horrified, and especially for Johnny, because Johnny was trying to kind of keep the votes balanced a little bit, right? Not really having Britt as a target, but then it was kind of putting a target on his.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy. Like, so like Sarah and Johnny vote for Brittany. Now Sarah did it just because she didn't want Neha going out on a unanimous vote, and like Johnny, I think, was kind of under the same thing. Like, they all knew Neha was going. There was no reason to do it, and it's nice to not see like a house vote, because I hate house votes. So like they kind of had their own mind or whatever.
Yeah. And
then she's evicted. Oh, and then Bobby is putting on this show on the couches, like, to win an Oscar. Like, he's crying, and like, I mean, he has no relationship with Neha. He's got very little relationship with Brittany, and like, he's bawling, and he goes into the vault and he's doing a happy dance. Like, he's putting on a show for God knows what reason, but like, it's like, it was just so bizarre. I'm like, Bobby, what are you doing? Like, just stop this right now. And then, so Neha's evicted. This is such a shitty way to go out.
Neha's evicted, and yeah, and you know what? I really liked her. I did the interview with her that you can see on our YouTube channel. Check out our interview. She's so sweet and so articulate. And, you know, every time someone leaves the house, we know that they have a chance to come back in. Every time the next person's evicted, except the last one, I want them back in the house. Like, Rissa? No. Rissa who? I don't even remember. But, yeah, I really want to see Neha, I think, come into the house.
Yeah, she's so passionate about the game. And, like, if you watch her Google Hangout that she did for Global, like, she's nonstop talk. Where are you going? John's leaving me. John's leaving me. Bye. She's nonstop talking for 30 minutes. Oh my God. It's noon.
It's 3 o'clock somewhere. Oh, it's on East Coast.
Oh my God. Are you drunk?
No.
Okay, so like, you got me all off kilter here. Right? So like, yeah, she like talks like nonstop, like for 30 minutes. Like, she's like rapid fire answering questions. She's so passionate about this game, and she's brutally honest. Like, if she don't like you, like, I can't wait to have her. Like, we have to get her on this show, because if she don't like you, she ain't gonna play the game of, oh yeah, he's great, she's great. She'll tell you how it is. Like, she's kind of got to keep her mouth a little bit shut right now while everybody's in production. But she's not gonna pull any punches when she's out of that house. Like, I can't wait to talk to her.
I really want her back in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think her or Cindy, I think at this point, would shake the house up the most. So that's where I'm at. If it's not Neha, it needs to be Cindy, would be my guess. Are you frozen? John's frozen.
I'm just gonna do sign language if you can't hear me.
You were frozen. You were just like, oh, John's frozen.
John's frozen. No,
we're gonna have Wi-Fi here, people.
Who would have ever thought? I have my Wi-Fi. Nothing's working. We are in a canyon, in a vortex. So who ever thought from the beginning of our show we would ever think we wanted Cindy back in? But I do too.
I know.
I know. Cindy with an S. And
just wait till we get to the end of this show, and you'll be like gobsmacked at my opinions. That's all I have to say. So Neha's gone, 9-2 vote. And now it's HOH, and they're in pairs, standing on these gears and like holding on for dear life. And as time passes, like, they have to step up to a smaller gear. As they fall, they got to pick rewards and punishments. And Greg and Bruno, I think, were the first off, and Greg won $1,000 and a letter from home. Now, what do you think? Had you been on? I know you're heartless sometimes, but had you been on the block with, say,
no. You? Oh, it's Dana. Hi, no. Dana.
if had we been on that gear together,
Yes.
I love you,
I
and
know.
we fell down, and you rock paper
I
scissors,
know.
and you won the $1,000 and the letter. Needs a drink. A letter from home. Would you like knowing that? Like, I mean, Bruno's a father. He's
I
got
would
two
have
little
taken
kids
it.
at
I
home.
would have knocked you off at the very last minute after everyone else fell off, and I would have went, woohoo, I won!
Well, no, because like they had to rock paper scissors to who got the prize, right?
Oh, that's right.
So Greg won it fair and square, won the $1,000 and letter from home. But like,
Okay.
had I been just a single person on that gear with a father, I would have kept the money, but I would have said give him the letter.
Mhm.
Like at this point,
Oh,
I think a father.
absolutely. Could you do that? Can you split it?
I don't know if you can or cannot, but there was
Let's
never
pretend-
even.
Let's
There's never
pretend you
even-
and I have been on the gear together, right? Fortress. And now we have to rock paper scissors for the cash and the letter. Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2.
You would have won. I was paper. Damn this booze.
Oh shit. Yeah. So
Oh my God. See, you would have won.
there was never even any talk. Yeah, there was never even talk of Greg saying, "Take my letter." Like, I'll keep the cash, but take the letter, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think if I was a single person on that gear with like a parent or something, like
no,
I would have said take the letter.
You
like you need
want
to
to
hear
make sure
about
your
your
kids are
family.
okay.
Kind of.
You want to make sure. Yeah. If it was you
exactly.
and I would have just given it to you. Period.
Because like Greg and Bruno were tight too. It's not like you had like Greg and Neha up on there who don't like each other. Like it would be different, I think, if it were people that were on opposite ends of the house, but they're Chop Shop members. They're like they're best buddies. Like Bruno is basically the Greg whisperer in that house. Like he's the one that keeps Greg calm. He's the one that riles him up when he needs it. Like he's kind of like Zach's Frankie. Like, you know what I mean? Like he kind of controls Greg's mood and all of that. So that was my only thing with that. But like, I mean, we got some great punishments going on. Johnny's getting a pie in the face every time they say pie in the face for like, who wants pie for 24 hours? We got Jordan.
What about
and
the
Ashley.
scuba?
Oh
the
my
scuba
God.
gear. What about the butt? That cherry red butt.
Oh, you like it? Was hairy though. He did not shave nothing.
Oh, sweetie, you can just knit on top of it. Yeah.
Oh my God. It was a cute little butt. I'll give you that.
Oh my God. Just, yummy. Wow.
And then Willow is sleeping on a gear or standing on a gear for 24 hours.
The pillows too.
Yeah. That is like crazy.
She was trying to lay on it and couldn't balance all the pillows.
But what I loved was the teamwork between Brittany and Sarah. Now that win astounded me. Like I was like, that is crazy. John's frozen again. John.
The last night, and she's like, "What do you think of Brittany?" Like, don't tell me. I have to catch up. But holy Queen Brittany, absolutely.
I've loved Brittany since day one, but yeah, Brittany.
You have loved her. Yeah.
So, like, Sarah and Brittany knocked this out of the park, and Sarah gives Brittany.
Brittany's the plus size model. Is she also like a spokesperson? Because she speaks very well. She's got a great tone, reflection, and I want to see her like host a show or something.
Yeah, she's really amazing.
Pretty. She's amazing the way she speaks, the way she reads stuff. I'm like, that's what I want to be. I want to be that.
I know.
But I'm a long way off.
She's just an amazing girl. Like, I love her. Look at you and your boobs. So they knock this out. And Sarah's like, you know what? Pawn to queen in one day. Like, not even discussion, just gave Brittany the HOH. Now I think that might have been like partly strategic because I think, she knows that, I don't want to say that she can control Brittany, but because of their relationship that they have, like they're on the same track and she can get Brittany to do what she needs to do and she doesn't get blood on her hands. And But I'm so happy to see Brittany as HOH, and you're frozen again. Oh Lord, this is fun. Look how he's frozen, guys.
I know, right?
Oh
I'm shaking my head agreeing with you until I come back.
You should see how you were frozen. You're just like, hee. Oh, look at that face. You're not frozen now. But so yeah, they win. Brittany is HOH. Now, do you think there was any significance in Neha's vote being like a public reveal? Like, do you think that was because she can come back and like know who?
Absolutely.
Like,
It's Big Brother, baby.
Do you think this competition is gonna favor that vote? Like, whoever got voted out that week, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I really think Neha has a really strong chance of getting in. I think it was so smart to show the votes because now she's a kind of target. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it kind of really kind of put her in her place because it was like, wow, a lot of people wanted to be out of the house.
Yeah. Well, her interview, her global interview was really interesting. How she said, like, you know, like, I don't want a showmance, but I think if I get back in the house, I might have to try and get one, like, even if it's a fake one. Like, I have to switch my strategy up a bit. I can't, like, but I can't be not true to who I am. Yeah, she's gonna have to plant some.
She's gonna have to do a Cindy with an S.
You have to work on that resting bitch face a little bit, because I think that's kind of what threw everybody off. Was like, I loved it though. That made, like, her face has made my world. Like, just, it was amazing. But then we go into, I guess we're going into Monday now, and sassy Brittany is in the house, and love her. Like, she has a target on Greg's ass that is a mile wide.
Ginger Ninja
in the house. And hashtag 604, Papa. But
I'm still in the fortress.
You're still in
the you.
Newport.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, yum.
I know, he's a cutie. So she's
Guess who else thinks he's a cutie? Guess who else thinks he's a cutie?
Who?
Liza.
Oh,
Liza with a Z. Liza with a Z.
Liza with a Z.
You tell Kevin I love him. And I said no, because I love him first.
That's going to have to be one of our exit interview questions when he gets out of the house. Who are you going to have your showmance with, Pilar or Johnny?
Me, or he can have a reality recap sandwich.
Oh, God. Oh, he's stuck again. John's stuck again. Can you hear me, John?
I know. It's freezing up.
This is fun. This is fun. Okay, so they have this, Sarah and Brittany have this whole smoke show plan. They want to get rid of Greg, but they don't want Greg to know it. And they have set it up. Stupid dog, go away. Brilliantly. There's Eric, frozen behind you. Eric, oh God. Eric walks in and everything goes to hell. Has he come to rescue us? You're still frozen, John. Still frozen. Dun, dun, dun. How you're frozen is really creepy because Eric is just like right behind you with his head, and that's creeping me out.
Are we still?
Hello. Oh, now you're sitting beside him at least. Live show, everybody. Hi. Still frozen, guys.
You should have just. Can you hear us now?
Oh, there you are. There you are. You're back.
Maybe the camera has to work as hard because you're here.
How much alcohol is on your breath right now? He's really drinking. Hi, everybody. Can you hear us, Dana?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is, yeah. He's drinking at noon.
It's 3 o'clock.
Liza was just out in the hall, and she might stop in. Hey, but 1 second, everybody, now that I'm crashing the show. Hey, John, the Prius that we have, as John calls the shit car,
4-car.
you have to press the button to turn the power off because our engine was running and the AC for the last half hour, honey.
I don't know what that you're talking about. I would never drink and drive. Just comedy, people.
He left the car on for the Prius.
I don't drive golf carts. Okay?
It's a Prius.
It's a golf cart with air conditioning.
That you left on. When you get out of a car, you turn it off.
You are ruining our show.
Okay, here's all I want to say, and I'm going to leave your big brother Canada show alone. A, Bobby is really hot. I really enjoy Bobby. I saw him this past notice dingling. They were like paper thin.
His dingling was paper thin?
No, his boxers.
Oh.
I love the new they said yesterday about
the veto? We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Up.
I'm not gonna say anything. That's why I didn't say what it was. Twist. And lastly, I don't know what else you talked about, so I don't want to ruin anything.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
We watched the show, so we need to talk to the fans. We need to work through everything that happened this week.
Okay, can I just ask one question? Dana, do you hear us better and see us better?
I hear you better, but it's all right. It's good. It's
all
fine.
Right. I changed the bandwidth on John, so maybe that'll be better. Okay, you guys enjoy your show. Make sure you follow us on social media all weekend. No one's saying. Follow us. Yay!
Why don't you go to our website and watch the show from the beginning?
I was going to connect from the bedroom, but you guys have overlays, so I didn't want to.
Thank you.
Ruin it.
Except you decided to come in person and ruin it.
Follow us on social media.
This is what I work with every day, people. Every day. This is my life.
Yeah, everyone, I'm going to do you all a favor.
Just
bye, everybody.
refereeing this.
Hey.
My life.
That's my adult punch.
Casey, go on now.
Dana, I'm gonna get my heads on.
No, don't switch it again. It's gonna ruin it.
I'm sorry about that, everyone. I know we haven't seen Eric in a long time. All I can say is the house is finished. Okay, that's all I know. So okay,
can we carry on now, or is he gonna?
Right.
Well, we have a comment though. I'm gonna put this up. Look, you two are so funny. Thank you for making my Friday awesome, from Terry Lynn Winnick on the YouTube channel. Thank you, Terry.
Lynn.
Mwah.
We love you.
Look at that, someone finds us funny.
Of course we are, Dana.
Someone encourage us. Okay, so where are we at now? Brittany is sassy. That's where we're at. Brittany is sassy pants, and we're loving it. We're loving Brittany. And now they are putting their plan in motion, and it's to backdoor Greg, but in the most dramatic fashion that anybody can do it in. But they got to get the Newport Alliance on board, so like they need Zach and Jordan, and they need Johnny on board, which is no problem because right now Johnny feels so bad for putting Brittany's name down on that paper that he will basically do anything for her. So they get these guys on board, and in a nomination ceremony that has probably been one of the best ones we've had all season, she puts up Kevin and Bobby. Yes, so well spoken. Kevin and Bobby. She's like, Bobby, Kevin, I love you to death. You put me up last week. You're just a pawn. Don't worry. Then Bobby, same thing. You put me up last week. You're a great competitor. I want you to win veto.
To take yourself off.
I never forget who writes my name down.
My name, and look at Johnny.
Yes. So now that's put Greg at ease. Okay.
I never forget, Dana, who writes my name down.
Never forget. So Greg is okay. Fortress. We need our own. We need our own alliance, John. Oh, look, you're stuck in the fortress symbol now. That's great. Eric really didn't fix you. John, there you are. Are you back? No?
Yeah,
There we are. There you are. You're back. We need our own symbol. We need our own alliance name, and we need our own symbol. What are we gonna call ourselves?
What's our symbol?
I don't know.
What do we do?
We need a name first.
What's our alliance name?
We need our own. Too bad you can't like make an R with like we could be like double R. I don't know.
Like the R, the stem of the R would be through the D, the loop of the D.
I don't know. We need to work on that for next week. So yeah, Greg feels okay.
We could be
Yeah. Greg feels okay. And now, what do you think of? I love my gays on Big Brother. We all know, like any reality show, I love my gay guys. What do we think of our sneaky gay Greg? Sorry, not gay Greg. Gay Johnny being sneaky little gay guy, taking a conversation with Greg, totally twisting it, going back to Brittany, and feeding her, I don't want to say lies, but kind of half-truths and embellishments. Like, I mean,
embellishments, but I mean, he kind of did say it though.
But not in that way. Like, he made it sound like Greg thought that he could control her, like totally control her, like he's the puppet master, where I don't think that was. Like, I don't think that was ever what Greg meant to say. I think he just meant, like, you know, I got B, like, we're tight. She'll vote with me. Like, not I can make her vote with me, but she'll.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
like.
Thank you, gays. What do you think of the?
Sorry, you're frozen. What do I think of the what? You're frozen in your quote marks. I just want to screen grab you when you're frozen because they're so funny.
Don't do it.
So what do I think of what when you're?
I see.
Oh. Now we have a black. Sorry, you're frozen again. Oh, look at that one. You gotta screen grab that one.
Stop. Sneaky. He's playing the game. He embellished it. I think it was good for his game to tell her that, so we ensured that Greg got out.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're playing the veto. What did you think of this veto competition? Holy crap. Like, they look like what? Okay, the costume designer in this season, obviously gay. Obviously, like
fabulous.
Every costume, the guys are in these itty bitty shorts or these tight, like it's either a woman or a gay man.
Bravo. Bellissimo.
Like, this is crazy. Oh, frozen again. Oh, look at you with your mouth open.
You're taking screenshots.
No, I didn't. I swear I didn't do it. Look, you're frozen again, but that one's kind of cute. That's a good screenshot.
Like, sew it up, thimble it up, something up.
Yeah, spooling around is what it was called. So they're in these outfits. I would have been right there with Sarah, I think. I would have had to quit. That was a hard competition.
I thought he was kind of being a wuss until I saw my sweet Kevin get sick too, and I thought, oh wow, there's something to this. But see, us gays, we're used to spinning around like Wonder Woman, and so Johnny didn't get good dizzy at all.
I bet Kenya Moore would have done amazing at this challenge.
Oh my god! Absolutely, she's gone with the wind, fabulous, and so is Johnny.
Exactly. So yeah, that competition was crazy. And so, yeah, Sarah has to quit because she's so sick, and I think she's claustrophobic too. So I think having all of that stuff around her just like put her into a panic attack, and she quits. Bobby had like a huge lead, and then he got knotted up and had to stop. Same thing with Brittany. So it was like Kevin, Johnny, and Zach.
Bobby, yeah,
that were doing well, and then Kevin got sick too, and was like, he felt comfortable enough that he could just say, I'm going to quit. Like, he's on the block and you quit a veto. Like, I don't care if you yak every time you turn. This is your life on the line. And you're frozen again.
I'm frozen. My heart's
now you're back.
frozen.
You're back.
On a song.
So would you have quit that veto challenge if you were on the block?
No, because I'm gay. I can twirl. I don't get dizzy. It would have been fine. I would have taken a Xanax.
Yeah, so now it's between Johnny and Zach. And you're frozen again, but I'm just going to keep talking. And Zach, at the last minute, gets knotted up, which allows Johnny to take the win.
Move forward.
And now he has won the power of veto.
Ugly necklace, the power of veto.
Yeah, it's janky. It's not a good necklace. I will agree with you there.
Mr. T wouldn't do it.
It's the one thing that needs to...
Yeah, it really is.
It's the one thing that needs to change on Big Brother Canada. But whatever. So now Greg is now starting to feel like something is a little off, and he goes to talk to Brittany.
Ninja.
Yeah, Ginger Ninja Spidey senses are tingling, and so he goes to talk to Brittany, and I guess he's been following Brittany around all week. Brittany's had enough, and she finally is just like, get away from me, lays down a can of whoop ass on him, like verbally whoop it, like, and he's like, and she's like, Johnny told me this and Johnny told me that. So now he's living at Johnny, and they're all just running around this house screaming at each other, and Johnny's like, it's my veto, I can do what I want with it, and blah 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 blah. But long story short, he pulls his Kevy Webby down, and Ginger Ninja is on the block. And Ginger Ninja not happy. Ginger Ninja not happy. But here is the talking point of the week. He says, I don't like bullies. I've been bullied my whole life. Brittany, I hope you put the person on the block that we've discussed. And then Brittany says, I don't like bullies either. Greg. Now, I personally don't see Greg as a bully. I think that word is used a lot. I think it's used improperly. And is he outspoken? Yes. Is he kind of an idiot? Of course. Is he honest? Yes. But is he out there picking on people? Is he calling people names? No, he's not. He's a 37-year-old man who coaches little kids for a living. He's not a bully. Is he the village idiot of Big Brother Canada 3 at this point? Yes, he is. But
well, that's the one thing I wanted to ask you. I know you're watching all the live feeds and stuff, and I did, because I'm not getting the impression that he's a bully either. I think he just has a strong personality, and I just think he doesn't know how to express himself.
Yeah, he's honest. He's unfiltered. That would probably be his biggest downfall, is that he thinks he says, doesn't think in between. But
and
other than that.
And when you think childlike, it's good that you work with children.
Yeah, like, and like, I think the thing is, like, if you saw, like, last week when they were having the April Fool's challenge, and he was like, you know, guys, whoever did it just needs to man up. Like, we're ruining this kid's birthday. Like, he's trying to take on that older role in a house of very young people. And I think that's kind of where people think, oh, well, you're bullying me, because he's not bullying. He's just being a 36-year-old guy that's not going to party hardy like a 21-year-old kid, which is kind of understandable. And he's just very outspoken about it. So I think bully's the wrong word. I don't think he's a bully at all. Like,
and I think people can use that word way too much.
Yes, exactly. I think it's whatever. So then we go into the eviction episode. And we've got Bruno trying to keep Ginger Ninja down here instead of amped up to out here, where he's just gonna like blow the house up because he's pissed, and rightfully so. Like, I'm not a bully, like, you know, and like the guy does have a reputation and like a career to go home to, where he can't have that being said about him.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna send their kid to a baseball camp where the guy that's running it is being called a bully, if you think about it. So Bruno's trying to keep him calm, and Bruno's actually trying to like sway the house into Greg's favor because he realizes, and everybody else does too, that the longer Greg stays in this game, the better off it is for them. He's a meat shield. He's Teflon. Like everything will bounce off of them and hit Greg. So
I thought that was a great strategy. That's why I'm really.
You're frozen again. Oh, poor John.
I'm
back. You're back. You thought it was a great strategy.
I thought it was a great strategy, but I'm confused at the outcome, and I want you to help clarify that with me.
I don't even really know why that didn't.
Everyone in the Chop Shop, or Alliance was like, we're going to keep him as our shield. We're going to keep safe. Let those two parts of the house.
Yeah. Oh, you're frozen again. Yeah, I don't understand how it went. I think I don't really know. Like I think they figure that Bobby is a little less volatile and easier to control than Greg. So like at this point it's like
Bobby says, you know, guys, I'm not really gonna compete hard for HOH. I just want to be a neutral person. Basically saying I want to be a floater for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I don't really get it. I think maybe Greg did rub a lot of the girls the wrong way. And that's what I'm getting. Like I don't think the guys so much had issues with Greg except for Johnny. I think he rubbed the girls the wrong way. Like I know like egotistical comes out of their mouth a lot and stuff like that. So I really don't understand. But Bruno is playing Bobby and he's playing Greg and trying to balance them both out and really trying to not get the other one to know that he's kind of campaigning for the other one to stay, which is kind of a tricky situation for Bruno. But I see this episode as the emergence of the Bruno game player that's kind of been sitting waiting for the opportunity, waiting for the right time to come out. Like we see him kind of working everybody the way he needs to work them, and he does it very subtly. So this could be where Bruno comes out and starts taking control over everything, because I think at this point Bruno is control of the Chop Shop, so what Bruno says goes. And he just realized that Greg was a detriment to his game in so many different ways, because as long as he's close with Greg, he's always going to be kind of tied to that.
I'm confused. Like Bruno led the whole shield, using him as a shield strategy with the rest, and then they did the opposite, right?
I just think the girls didn't. I mean, while they agreed with it, they didn't want Greg in the house, and I think it just, Brittany really didn't want them. Like, I guess they're going with the HOH, and I really don't get what happened there, but it is what it is. And the only thing that was kind of like, they discovered in the have-not room this week that the tiles on the floor, those two tiles, control the sensor in that have-not room, and Kevin was playing with those tiles.
I know.
On the feeds, and was told to stop that. Like every time he was trying to peel up those tiles, and he would be told to stop that. So that leads me to so he is on to what's going on in that have-not room, but it leads me to believe that Big Brother doesn't want it revealed until later on in the game. Like they're going to steer them away from that. But if I was Kevin, I'd be a have-not every freaking week just to be able to play with those two tiles and not have any light shone upon me. Like, why are you in the have-not room all the time? Like, he's got a reason to be in there to play with those tiles. Like, that would be what I would do. It would suck to be on slop and sleep in those beds, but if you think you're onto something, like if you're not a have-not, you just can't walk into that room and be like, oh, I'm going to hang out here today. So, like, even the have-nots don't hang out in there. Like, no one wants to be in that room. Like, freaking terrible. Like, even on Big Brother 15, they hang out in that airline room every now and then. Like, no one wants this have-not room. It's freaking brutal.
Right. Oh,
so,
yeah.
That was that. And then they had The one thing that's getting to me with Big Brother Canada is the product placement. That's so glaringly obvious. It's like, let's do the OxyClean t-shirt. Oh my, we get it. OxyClean is a sponsor.
Yeah.
But they're
It
all
just shows what a big show it is in Canada.
Yeah. But they lock up everybody in the HO and they come out and t-shirts are everywhere. So each one is given a certain colored t-shirt and they all have to gather 30 t-shirts, hang them up, ring the buzzer. First one wins $1,000 and an HOH advantage. So everyone's destroying the house even more than it already is because these guys, I'll say they're pigs, but they're not as bad as BB15, not even as bad as BB16, or even as bad as last year. Their kitchen, their bedroom is disgusting. I will give them that. Their bedroom always is disgusting. The bathroom, not great, but at least their kitchen is clean. And that for me is like what kills me. Like when I can't get into a kitchen to do anything, it just drives me crazy. And the kitchen is always so visible, which is why like I have issues watching the feeds because I can't watch that dirt. Like it bothers me. But so they're pigs.
Yeah, I want to see like the Hoarder edition, brother.
Yeah. Could you imagine like 12 OCD neat freaks in that house? That would be great. Like just 12, like cast 12 Erics in that house.
Oh,
could you imagine? 12 Erics and one really dirty person, and then watch the dirty person go, what are you doing now? What's he? John? Are you frozen again? I think he's frozen. Oh, no. Where did John go? Look, John's missing, people. John's missing.
Are we back?
Oh, there you are. You're back. Where'd you go?
No, absolutely. So they do this t-shirt challenge. Godfrey presses the thing, saying he won. He's like, yeah, I'm going to save Ginger Ninja. I'm going to do all this stuff. And he has one shirt missing, right?
I know, one shirt missing. And Zach wins the HOA, or the $1,000 in the HOA advantage. So now we go into the HOH challenge, which again is OxyClean sponsored. And it's like this like obstacle course of doing laundry, like slide down into a tub. You got to like go through this tub of water, pick out your letters, and it has to be in the right order too. It's not like just grab a letter, go, and like figure it out as you go. You have to do it. You have to spell fight dirty laundry, which is stupid, but okay. So you got to do it in order. You got to go into this tub, and then you got to like go through a rinse cycle, switch it out through the wringer, and then hang up each washcloth in the right order. And Zach's advantage is he's given a one letter. He's given the F. So what do you think of this challenge, John, who's frozen? There he is. Oh, no. John? Are you there? I think John's gone. Nope. I hear him. John. There you are.
Good.
There you are.
Hi.
There you are.
Hi.
What? You're there.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. So what did you think of that challenge?
The challenge with hanging a little washcloth.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. What do you think of the outfits? Let's talk about the outfits and the little black
I love the
shirt.
outfits. I love the outfits. They got a good looking cast for Canada. I didn't realize Canadians were so good looking. But I'm kidding. It's joke, people.
Didn't this give you an idea? Come on.
I thought you were an exception, Dana, and then I was like, wow, there's a lot more of you that are good looking. No, I loved it. I just cannot believe how strenuous these challenges are. It's a lot of endurance challenges so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy going on there. So I don't know.
And I can't imagine having the slop, eating the slop all the time, and having to do all of that, burning that many calories. I would be drinking a lot.
Yeah. So like so we leave off. I mean, I think Kevin had a letter and Zach had a letter. And that was it. So let's talk about the alliances that are left in this house now. They're like big BB16 was a lot of alliances. This one is crazy. So we have like our Chop Shop, which is now
or what is it?
Chop Shop is now minus Greg. So we got Bruno, Bobby, Willow, Ashley, Zach in the Chop Shop. And then we have over Brittany's week of HOH, we now have this new one called the Hexagon, which is Sarah, Brittany, Zach, Jordan, Kevin, and Johnny.
Okay.
And then we've got Newport, as always, which is Zach and Jordan. Now, do you see the common denominator in pretty much all of these alliances is Zach?
Well, Zach is so clever.
And then we got the Fortress, which is Jordan and Kevin. And now we have the Bermuda Triangle, which is a mixture of Newport and the Fortress. So it's Jordan, Zach, and Kevin. And then we've got Fembots, which is Brittany and Sarah. Ding, 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 ding. And then we have this girl, well, I'll call it a girls' alliance. It's not really a girls' alliance. The girls are like, okay, let's stick together. But then Ashley is making babies in the have-not room with Zach. And Peely and Kevin are off doing the dirty in other places of the house. So these girls are just going to tack on to their men.
Yes.
To be like, so this girls' alliance is not going anywhere. It's, I mean, even Neha said, she's like, there is no girls' alliance. Like, people think there's a girls' alliance, or because everyone keeps asking her questions about the girls' alliance, and she's like, I don't know what they're showing you, but there's no girls' alliance. Like, girls can't work together. This is never going to happen. Like, no. So that's this week's alliances. Like, they just keep seeming to pop up out of nowhere, and Zach is putting his eggs in a lot of baskets, which, if he doesn't play it right, is going to hurt him, I think.
Put his eggs in my basket.
Of course you can. But do we want to do spoilers now? Ding, 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 ding. While John drinks. Oh my gosh, I need to screen grab that one. Oh, darn it.
Teasing.
So, are you back?
Oh, are we? Yeah.
Okay, you're back. Okay. So do we want to do spoilers? Ding, ding.
Of course we want to do spoilers.
Okay. If you don't want spoilers, pull out the earplugs, people. Dun, 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 dun,
Not
dun.
now.
I'm going now. Okay. HOH winner. Who do you think?
Bruno.
Yep. Bruno is
You told
HOH.
me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Did I tell you? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Bruno is HOH. He's nominated Johnny and Sarah. Now we have the jankiest of janky powers of veto going on this week, where Canada is voting. And there's a bit of drama because on the show, she said it was a forced veto. Like, so the veto winner had to use it on one, or they have to use it on both. And now Global has kind of changed their tune on the website, where it's either a forced veto, or the veto winner has the option to take down two of the nominees. So now Bruno may have to nominate another two people, whether it's going to be forced or whether it's going to be.
Which way did you vote?
I want him to nominate two more people because I don't want to see either of them go. I want them off. I want them off the block. I want Kevin to win the power of veto and pull them both down. But I don't know who he would nominate in their place. Like, I mean, he's got Brittany and Peely probably would go up, and maybe Peely go home.
I'm nominating, right? Not Kevin.
No, Bruno would have to nominate.
Yeah.
So
there's not a whole bunch of people left that are in his alliance.
Yeah, so I mean, he basically nominated people that weren't in his alliance. So he's still got like all these people in his alliance, but the only people left that aren't in his alliance are Jordan, Peely, and Kevin. Or not, no, Jordan, Peely. If Kevin wins veto, the only people left not his alliance are Jordan, Peely, and Brittany.
If Kevin wins veto, and the vote that I was going to say America, that Canada voted for is the double, then they would have his alliance member.
Well, he can go like really safe and do Brittany and Peely, or he can do Brittany and Jordan if he wants to take out a mastermind, because Bruno is not in alliance with Jordan in anywhere. So Jordan could go up on the block and go home, which I don't really want either. But I don't want Brittany back on the block. So I don't know. But the mood in the house is that they don't want Johnny to win because they want Johnny to go home. That's the current mood going on today. And they've also been punished. Just before the show, I found out they have been punished again for breaking mics. And their hot water has been turned off. So these guys are and last night the feeds were down for hours because there was a leak near the vault. So they had to shut the feeds down to get someone in there to fix that. They're breaking everything in this house. This house is not going to be standing come finale. We're not going to have a house to sit in. It's just going to be ashes.
You know, your house is better in Canada, but you guys are rough on it. Like, we don't have those problems.
And even like before nominations, like, or before the eviction, like I was watching them get ready for eviction and like their sink was leaking in the bathroom. And I'm just like, what are you guys doing in here? Like, it is crazy. But, oh, are we going to play our exit interview with Greg?
I don't know if we've got time. They're having us get ready for red carpet in just an hour.
Okay, it's in my blog. It's on the website right now. I did my interview with Greg yesterday, and I have to say he is a really, really nice guy.
And you're frozen again.
No, you're frozen. I'm perfectly fine. Greg, let's get this. Greg is a really, really nice guy. Like, I got onto that call, and you know, he was answering my questions really good, and we're only allowed 3. So I had my 3. I asked my 3, and he answered them, and then I guess he had my email in front of him because he's like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I like your backup question and I'm going to answer it. So he answered 4 of my questions without even me asking him. I can't wait to talk to him when he's actually when I can actually converse with him and not be on script and it's so structured. He's a nice guy. I have changed my opinion of the Ginger Ninja. I'm going to say that right now. Ginger Ninja. Kind of like him. He's my Kyle of last season. Didn't like Kyle in the house. Love him now. Ginger Ninja. And you're frozen. Look at you with your smile. John. Are you back yet? No. John. Look at John. Isn't he cute? Oh, and your mom. I have a comment from your mother. It says, great to see Dana, John, and Eric together. Yeah, for 5 minutes. I love your mother. Hi, Sin. You should call one day when we're doing a show when he's not freezing up every 10 seconds. But yeah, that's
when I'm not in Temecula.
Yeah, when you're not in a canyon of no Wi-Fi, or apparently they don't have hard wiring in hotel rooms. So, but that is. Oh, I want you to be unfrozen so we can say our goodbyes. Say, come on, unfreeze. Are you back yet? Oh, I hear you. Are you back?
Yes. You want to know what I've learned so far at Reality Rally?
What?
Do you want to learn? You want to hear what I've learned, Ellie?
What have we learned? That their Wi-Fi sucks? Yes, we get that loud and clear.
Spencer Clausen shaved off his beard.
Yes, you didn't know that? He shaved that off months ago.
No. And
he's lost a ton of weight. Oh, frozen again. Dawn, come back. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Oh my God, there's 2 of you.
So bad here.
Okay, so I think we should just say our goodbyes. We'll come back next week when you're got some real internet. Now I got 2 of you frozen. What's going on? I'm so confused. There's 2 of you here.
Sandwich.
All right, let's say goodbye. Okay, Follow me on Twitter at DeepGoodyear1975. You can find all of our Big Brother Canada coverage at yourrealityrecaps.com/BBCAN. Don't forget to follow John on Twitter at ComedyJonah, Eric on Twitter at Reality Recaps this weekend as they compete in the Amazing Race, the Reality Rally. And I think it's yourrealityrecaps.com/reality rally for all of our whatever you guys are doing for that this weekend, live streaming the race, the red carpet, and all that good stuff. So check out the website. There's tons of stuff, Reality Rally, and see all the Big Brother Canada stars, the Big Brother US stars, a lot of cooking stars this season, this year, I heard. So that should be fun because I know Eric likes to eat. So that'll be fun. So yeah, that is all for this week. Say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.